When I came to Ford, the opportunity that it really excited me was to build on what Ford is really great at, including a brand that has been around for 120 years, with the technology that is turning the industry upside down. And Ford already had a pretty great start with a couple of products that one was out, the Mach-E and the Lightning, which all of you know about. And I was impressed. Boy, this is the first one they can do. Imagine what we can do as we build up some momentum on this. And as our team knows, I believe talent is everything. The best team will win. It just is a matter of how long it will take them to win. So to start with, Sammy, what brought you to Ford, and how are you thinking about L3, especially in the context of some of what these folks have read about at Argo?
So to me, what brings me to Ford is giving people time back. Again, if you think about it, like Level 3 is all about allowing the customer to take their eyes off the road, to do something else than driving. And again, an average American spends 20 days, that's almost 500 hours a year, sitting in the car. So if we can just take a fraction of that and give it back to our customers, that's a massive impact. So we see this culmination of incredibly strong talent that for years and years were able to build incredibly strong, powerful brands and incredibly strong cars, and now combine that with the kind of software and machine learning and robotics talent that we're able to bring in. And so the kind of culture that Doug and we are building right now, where we bring both of these worlds together, because only when we're together we can really execute on that vision of building this kind of cost-effective and powerful ADAS systems. And so to me, being at the very forefront of that, that's something that there's probably no other company in the world that is where we are in terms of bringing building that culture and bringing these different kind of mindsets and backgrounds together. And that's what's exciting me here.
So Rob, what's the hardest thing about the hardware you have to deliver to Sammy to let him do that?
I guess getting the right combination of programmability, making it so that it's sensible to the programmers. It's something that they can write lots of software on and evolve that over time and push that out to customers. Getting the combination of that and cost and risk to the program, it's like those are like multiple things that we're optimizing at the same time. I think a lot of what I think traditional OEMs did was to just look at things as a part that had a cost and a dimensionality, and they would buy that part and then put them all together. But that didn't work so well. I'm looking at all those computer parts of the car, all the networks and the CPUs and the memory, as a distributed multi-computer that has to be programmed by a team of people that understand it as a computer. And of course, there's all of the reliability and lifetime, things to take in.
So Roz, tell us a little bit about how you ended up here and how you think about the software stack of an automobile compared to some of the things you've worked on.
Okay. So like most software engineers and everybody on this panel, and probably all of you sitting here today, you're always looking to do something that has big impact. And, it's a belief that I've held that technology can really help improve the lives of people. And Ford itself is undergoing a cultural change. So these sort of transformations at a large scale really attracted me to Ford. So that's kind of how I think about the software systems. It's very, very much like a computer, like a phone. You have the in-vehicle stuff, you have the cloud platform, and then you have all of the applications and solutions that we're going to deliver on top of that. So as we make improvements or add features to the platform, all of the products, all the vehicles that we ship on this platform will be able to take advantage of the improvements.
Great. So Alex, you connect us back to customers. What made you go through the agricultural to vehicle transition, knowing you have some close history there, and what's different?
Yeah. At its core, I think what attracts me to big problems is waste. That seems weird, but I saw big waste in an agricultural context, and we use technology to solve that problem. And I think likewise here, we see waste of time, we see waste of resources, and I see a greener future. I think we're at an interesting inflection point for the entire industry as well. We really need to be rooted in a deep customer understanding. Understand what our customers' needs are, what their ecosystems are, who they like using in their ecosystems, what drives them, what their profitability is for our commercial customers, and we need to build solutions that are really centered around that.
I've said to people, in some ways, the most important people in this transformation are actually not the new folks. They are the people that have been here, built Ford, know Ford, and say, I have been waiting for this moment all my career. And that's Lisa. So what got you into EVs?
So I was the chief engineer on the Ford Focus Electric over a decade ago, but also the hybrid. You know, we had the Escape hybrid we put out first, then the Fusion hybrid, then we had some plug-in hybrids after that. And, you know, one of the great things about Ford is that, you know, Bill, our chairman, he has been committed and also waiting for this journey, you know, to begin for a long time. So when the company was ready, you know, a few years ago and said, let's really lean into Mach-E, we think we got a product here. And then very quickly after that, it was like, well, damn, let's make a Lightning, you know, let's make an F-150 EV. That team of engineers was ready. They were ready to go. And now a lot of the same team members are the ones who are on Model E now, and they could not be more excited. And so I am humbled to even be getting to, you know, to sit on this panel with this team, because I know they're going to put their heart and soul and mind into helping this team achieve what they've really wanted to have done probably for over a decade.